Hello, my name is Kanoa. My pronouns are she, her, and hers, and welcome to your 30-minute cardio and strength workout chair edition. So I would recommend getting a nice secure chair without any arms on it because we're going to be moving around. Arms might be flailing, so I want to make sure that you have room here and something that feels just really secure and that you can move both at the edge and sit all the way back, because there's going to be a couple of different moves, actually a lot of different moves in this workout, and you might find that it's more comfortable for you to do it seated at a different position on the chair. So we're going to start with our warm up here. So we're going to just start with a nice shoulder roll back, up and back, nice and up, nice round circles, getting some of that tension release. So I'm going to show you that you can do high intensity in a chair. There are some dynamic moves in here. We're going to be moving, we're going to be sweating, but most importantly, we're going to be having fun. Reverse shoulder roll forward. And know that you can always take this at your own pace. So the great thing about any kind of movement is that you can always adjust it for what works best for you, where you want to be. So if you need to slow things down, if you need to speed things up, you go for it. 3, 2, 1. We're going to take a trunk twist. So with seated nice and strong here, but just twisting the top part of our body, just warming up the core. So we're going to be working the full body in this workout. I'm telling you, we're doing upper body, we're doing lower body, we're doing core, all from a seated position. So we want to make sure that we warm everything up. 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to come into knee hugs. So just bringing the knee up, giving it a little hug. Not fast at all. Just getting a little core work, warming up lower body and upper body, because this is a lot of coordination. You're going to see we're going to do a lot of compound moves. Some things, if you've done chair workouts before, you might see some new things. You might see some familiar things, maybe familiar things with a little bit of a twist to it. It's all about having fun. 3, 2, give me one more. Up, and then just arm swings. Alternating which arm comes on the top, right? So I have my left arm, then my right arm, just opening up the chest, opening up the shoulders. And by all means, if you feel like you want to add ankle weights to this, wrist weights, maybe even a set of dumbbells to some of these moves, this is your workout. Do what works best for you. 3, 2, 1, nice and secure, maybe sitting in the middle of that chair. I'm going to be a little middle towards the front. We're just going to come over and reach to each side. Do a lateral reach here. Nice and lifted, stretching through the side body. There we go. Nice, nice and tall. 3, 2, 1. Now you're going to have a wide leg stance here. Come to the edge of the chair. You're going to come over slightly. So bend over just a little bit. Core engaged so that we're protecting the low back. You're going to just open up the arms. Like a chest fly. Just squeezing that in the back a little bit. Opening up that chest. Yes. Exhale as you bring it back. Awesome. Breathe through. Breathing is going to be important through this workout because it is high intensity, low impact, but we still got to breathe through. And at any time, if you need to take a break, if you need to press pause, you're good. We're going to go through the first set of 5 moves, then we'll take a short water break, then we'll do them again before we move on to the next 5 moves. 3, 2, 1. A run in place. So literally just using the core to lift the legs if you want to sit back a little bit more in that chair. Driving the arms, even if you want to keep the feet stable on the ground, but just lifting up the heels in a running motion. Right, you can do that. But moving the arms as well. Just getting things moving. It's like coordinating. There you go. It's easy for me to lift up my heels in this move, but honestly, it's working. Like alternating that movement, I'm working it on running my arms, driving them back. Maybe a little bounce in the chair. You can always make a dance out of this. which I love making a dance out of anything. So don't be surprised if I end up putting a dance break in the middle of this workout because it might happen. The point is to have fun in your movement, have joy, celebrate your body at every stage of the journey, everything it can do. Few more seconds, few more seconds. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome, so we're gonna come, first move of this set is we're coming into our lateral reaches. So we're gonna reach over and then over. So join me. So it's reaching and extending the other leg out. Nice core engaged, elevated, so we don't wanna slow. Keep it nice and high. If you wanna pick up the pace on this, go for it. We're gonna be here for 30 seconds. So reaching and then bringing that in. Reaching, bringing it back in. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Wide leg at the edge of the chair. We're gonna reach down, reach up. Down towards the ground. Maybe you don't reach the ground, it's okay. Core engaged as you come over, right? So even it's not about rounding to get down to the ground, but keeping that extended and come down as low as comfortable. Up, down, up. There you go. Five, 4, 3, 2, give me one more down, one more up. Sitting back on the chair, holding on to the side of the chair, you're gonna bring your hips, your knees out. And if you wanna take it up a level, you can bring both out. Lifting with your core. Holding onto the chair just keeps you stabilized, but even if it's here on the thighs, maybe it's out in front, you have options. 3, 2, 1. Coming into a YTW, so hands out in front, coming to a Y, bringing the arms all the way back, T, W. So we're working the shoulders, T, W. As I bring it, I'm really opening that up. I'm squeezing a pencil between my shoulder blades through each of these. Y, T, W. You're doing awesome. Give me one more. Y, T, nice and open, and a W. Going into a triple jab. So you're gonna do 1, 2, 3, and then you're gonna punch up twice. 1, 2, 3, up, up. Then the other fist starts. 1, 2, 3. So left, right, left. Right, left, right. Breathe through it. Boom, boom, boom. Even though there's nothing there, I want you to pretend like there is and you're giving force. You're punching right into it. Boom, boom, boom. Don't forget to breathe. Boom, boom, boom. Hang in there. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Bing, bing. Okay, get a sip of water. This is your quick water break, and then we're gonna go again from the top. Repeat these 5 moves. So now that you've done them once, hopefully they'll be a little bit more familiar. There won't be any break in between, and we're literally just gonna grind these out. And we're starting with our overhead reach. So here we go, 3, 2, 1. And maybe you feel like now that you know these, you're like, okay, first time I was kind of nervous. I didn't know where you were going with that. But now that I know that I can do it, we're good. You might want to go double time. There you go, you're doing amazing. Stay in there, reaching. All the way up to the sky, reaching with those fingertips. 3, 2, 1, coming into our bend and reach. If you're feeling this in your lower back as you come down, don't come down as low. It can be here and reach towards the ground. The goal isn't to get to the ground. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. It's the motion. Are you working in here, coming down, and then reaching up? Using your core. 3, 2, 1. Holding onto the chair, and here we are as we bring our knees out. Again, you have the option here. Keep it light on the balls of your feet, right? Like very buoyant. There you go. That range of motion may be varied, right? Maybe it's here. Maybe it's a wider stance, right? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Into our YTW. Here we go. Y, T, W. So you can absolutely slow this down. This is definitely not about speed. This is one of those strengtheners, really working the shoulders, working the different parts of the shoulders. W. So already in these 5 moves, you're feeling how we're tackling all these different parts of the body. 3, 2, 1. Our triple. Right, left, up, left, right, left. Punching from the core. Boom, boom, boom. Yes. Have fun with it. Go wild. Maybe you have stress. Something that's just been getting at you. Punch it out. Just punch it out. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last set. Up, up. Yes. Get a sip of water. This is your water break. And we're going to go into the next 5 moves. Quick break. So this first round, we're learning them, we're going through, and then we'll get to do it again, just like we did before. First move is good mornings. So take a wide stance. I have a belly, so I'm gonna shift my belly so it falls right into my legs and feels more comfortable. We're coming over, fingers lightly behind the ears. I'm coming down and up. So just like when we did the reach, it's not about coming all the way over. Maybe you do, and that's comfortable for you. Maybe it's just coming over a little bit, strengthening as we come up, utilizing the core to protect the lower back, but this is working the lower back, which sometimes we don't do when we think of chair movement. We're not really utilizing, but this one you absolutely are strengthening, coming straight back up. Maybe you squeeze the booty as you come up. 3, 2, 1, bring it to our run in place. Core engaged. Again, maybe it's not turbo. I always go on like turbo mode. That's just me. It's like, I just have too much pre-workout and coffee that it's like, Energizer Bunny. Go at your pace. Right, we're just running in place. Again, it could just be lifting up, bump. Driving the arms, driving the arms. It's not just the lower body, we're getting the whole body engaged in this. Keep going, keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee to elbow crunch. So we're coming, again, fingertips lightly behind the ears, and you're bringing the elbow towards the knees. Maybe you lift, maybe you don't. You can come down here, strong core, as you bend the torso and it comes down, or maybe it's lifting the leg and you're just twisting your upper body, or maybe they're meeting each other. They're coming towards each other. Again, maybe they don't reach, maybe they do. Mine don't. There's no shame in that game. 3, 2, 1. So we're coming into a jack tuck. So we're gonna come arms here, out, in, and then you're gonna lift up the knees to the palms of your hands. So it can be step it, you can alternate it that way, or maybe you bring them together. Again, go at your pace. Maybe come scooch in the back of the chair a little bit. No, that's not comfortable for me. I have to be at the edge. There, I get more mobility in my lower body if I'm at the edge, which is why you want to do this without arms, because it's hard to do something like this if there's arms on that side of that chair. 3, 2, 1. Now you are going to lean towards the front of the chair and sitting back. Maybe you're able to come all the way back and you're in a comfortable position. We're going to do sit-ups here. Fingers lightly behind the ears. You're going to sit up and back. Use the core to bring yourself up. I love this because I'm still working. My core is working. But I'm able to do this from a seated position. Again, using the core to bring you up. A nice elongated back. Give me 2 more. 2, 1. Awesome. Water break time. And then we're gonna go again, doing those 5 moves. Hopefully you are doing amazing. I'm sweating it, I'm feeling it. But I love this because it just shows you athleticism can look a lot of different ways. It doesn't look just like jumping around. You are an athlete doing these moves right where you are. Here we go, good morning. 3, 2, 1. Fingers lightly behind the ears. Coming over, bringing it up. Engaging, squeezing the booty. That's helping activate the muscles that we want to strengthen. Helps us protect our lower back. That's what we want to do. Even if it's a slight move forward and you're bringing that back. Engage the muscles. 3, 2, 1. Run in place. I'm taking it here. Maybe if I need to slow it down. There we go. I think when I go too fast, it's like my arms and my legs don't want to go the same speed. So I just look crazy, which it's okay to look crazy. It's just us. There's no shame. Move it. Boom. 3, 2, 1. We're coming into our crunch. Slight lift. Again, if for you it's here, core engaged though, core engaged. Yes, I am working everything. Twisting that torso. 3, 2, 1, into our jack tuck. You can slow it down. Up, up, out, in, up, up, or just take a slower pace, or take a faster pace. And maybe you can do it, keep going, keep going. 3, 2, 1. Maybe you can do these and you're feeling just a little bit of tightness in the lower back. You can pull it back, it's okay. Coming into our sit-ups, here we go. Up. Remember, you might have to come a little bit out from the edge of the chair. Everything is engaged. Like I feel my thighs, my glutes, my core, and I bring it all up. That is an activated, strong move. 3, 2, 1. Water break. Yes, we are literally rocking and rolling through this workout because you're amazing. So what we're gonna do, before we go into our cool down, we're gonna do a turbo round. We're gonna do all 10 moves together, back to back, going through, knocking it out. You got this. I'm like, how much? Okay, yeah. Are we 30 minutes? Look at how much we're getting in 30 minutes. Yes, maybe you don't have time for an hour workout. Who does? I don't. What do you have time for 30 minutes? And you're knocking this all over. We're getting cardio, we're getting strength. So here we go. We're starting off with our whole overhead. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, over. Reaching. Keep going. That's my abs. Yes. 3, 2, 1. We're bending over and reaching. Yes. Keep going. Breathe through it. You did all of these moves, so you got it. Just pick a pace. Don't stop. You can pause, but you're not going to quit. 3, 2, 1. We're coming into holding the side of the chair, bringing the hips out. There's a difference between pausing, right, stopping, and quitting. It's okay to pause. It's okay to I need a time out. But then you make up your mind that you're going to finish it. And that's what this is about. Doesn't matter how many pauses. 3, 2, 1 into our YTW. Believe me, there are times when I'm taking 15 pauses. There is no shame in my game. But I will never quit. Even if I have to crawl across the finish line, I will finish. And that's all that matters. That you don't give up on you. You got this. 3, 2, give me finish this T, W into right, left, up, left, right, left. This is us fighting to the end. Maybe you're moving because you're stressed out and you're like, I just need a distraction. I need some endorphins. I need to just get some release for my mental health. You're worth fighting for that. Maybe it's to gain strength. You're worth fighting for that too. 3, 2, 1. Good morning. Whatever it is, the reason that you showed up here today, you are worth fighting for to finish it because you're worth that. You're worth the fight every single time. Here we go. 3, 2, give me one more good one. 1, run in place. There we go. Kanoa, slow your roll. Which goes to show sometimes slower helps you gain more control and helps you build your body even better. Like me going crazy, it actually was not helping because I was flailing. I had no control. But this, my core is definitely working more. My shoulders are working more. 3, 2, 1, our crunch. I think that's just a good life lesson. Sometimes you see people speeding ahead and we get into this comparison mode and we feel like we have to be going at someone else's pace or on someone else's journey, and it's not about that. It's about your own journey. And knowing that it's more than good enough and it's right for you and you're probably doing the best thing for you. 3, 2, 1, our jack tuck. Woo! This girl is working. Hang in there. We have one more move after this. You got this. 3, 2, 1. Our sit-ups. I'm glad we're ending with this. And up. Nice and strong. Feet, making sure your feet are flat on the floor. Even though we're sitting, sometimes I can go where my toes are off the ground or maybe my heels. Feet completely flat on the ground. 3, come on. 2, last one. 1, yeah! Victory dance. Take a sip of water. Oh man, oh man. That's what I'm talking about. Woo! Like she don't know what's happening. All right. Coming to, we're gonna put our hands on our thighs. Any place is fine. You're going to start by bringing the heart through the arms, like your chest forward. So there's almost like this arch happening in your back, right? As you bring that open, maybe your head comes up just a little bit. Don't feel like you have to look all the way up at the ceiling. Inhale, exhale, round it, reverse it. So this is like a seated cat-cow. So this nice stretch between every vertebrae of the spine. Inhale, bring it forward again. Bringing the chest through. Exhale, round it. Give me a couple more here. Inhale, bring it through. Exhale, round, chin towards chest. Inhale, one more time. Open chest and round it out. That feels so yummy. So nice inhale, arms wide, open up that chest. Exhale, hug, bring it together. Inhale. Exhale, hug. Next time, bring the other arm over, right? Always alternating. Maybe even you linger here a little bit and just hold on and just open that shoulder blade up. One more. Inhale, open. And bring it to in. Oh, that feels good. You're at the side of the chair, maybe you scoot it back just a little bit. Bring the right arm up. It's almost like you're going to pull yourself out of the chair using this arm. There's a pull there and you're pulling yourself up, and then you bring it over. And you can rest your left arm on your thigh, or it can hang at the side, whatever's comfortable. But it's always about elongating, lifting, and then we bring this over as we get a nice side body stretch. You utilized your entire core in this workout, so we're just giving it a little bit of love after all that work. Bring that nice back over. Maybe your hands on your thighs. You're bringing the left arm straight up. Reach up, 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 lifting out of the chair, and then bringing that over. So you bring that length with you so that we're not like slouched. I'm like trying to hybrid that word. I don't know what word I'm trying to use there. It's like slump and slouch, and I'm trying to like make my own words up, which I tend to do, but as long as you understand. 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring that back over. Putting our right leg out in front and our toes coming towards the sky. So you have this nice stretch in the back of the leg. And then we're gonna keep, again, nice tall torso, and then you're gonna bring that over. Now again, maybe it's just coming here and the toes up and you're here and you feel it and you're good. Maybe coming over gives it a little bit more depth, and that's better for you, right? It's be wherever you need to be. We all have different bodies, different shapes, different things that feel good to us, different things that actually work for us. Just because I look a certain way doing something doesn't mean it's gonna feel right for you, right? So it's okay to adjust. 3, 2, 1, bring that up, bring that foot in, other side. Left toes toward the sky, lifting up. We want that height, and then we bring that over. So for me, like on this side, I'm like, oh, I just came forward like a 1/4 of an inch. I'm like, yeah, we're good. Like, I feel that stretch. I don't really need to force this and push it more forward just so that it looks the same on the other side. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's probably gonna be different from one side to another, and that's okay. Most humans are. So don't be alarmed if you're like, I didn't get that far, Kanoa. What is happening? You're okay. 3, 2, and just try to release into that stretch. 1, slowly bring it up, bring that in. One more. We're going to do a seated forward fold. So just legs wide. Again, if you want to adjust, I have a belly. It's me. I'm okay with shifting and moving my body. We're just going to bring this up, reaching up like you're pulling yourself out of the chair, and then you're going to bring that over. And maybe it's just here, but really just releasing your weight over. Feel a little bit of opening in my hips, elongating in my lower back, which is definitely going to help after all of that work that we did. Just allowing yourself to hang. Sometimes we don't ever put ourselves in positions where our bodies are just, we trust that our body is there for us, and we can just release and know that we're okay. Take 2 more breaths from here. Deep breath, side out. Just relax into that. 1 more deep breath in and out. Slowly bring that up, maybe crawl and support on your thigh. That was amazing. I am so thankful for you for hanging in there with me to the end. We made it. And you not only got through this, but you really just rocked it. I mean, that is not an easy workout. Just because we're in a chair, I don't ever want you to think that you're not an athlete, you're not doing hard things, because you just did hard things. You did 30 minutes of hard things, and I want you to be proud of everything that you did, and you made it through, and you didn't quit, and we did, and I can't wait to see you for our next workout together. But until then, take care.